Greetings and welcome to this week's episode of UC Weekly News. I'm your host, David D'Antonio. An interesting show for you this week. I cover video conferencing and communication and collaboration and AV and all of those related pieces. And we're always on the road at conferences. And one of the things that came up in the Consumer Electronics Show, or CES show, in 2024 was the Bluetooth SIG introducing Auracast. And one of the reasons I go to CES is because I'm looking for these technology changes that are going to affect what I do down the line. So I'll show you the demonstration that I received and the update that I sent in 2024 live from CES about Auracast. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about how it's actually now been incorporated into Nureva's new system and have an interview with one of the Nureva's founders. So take a look at the update first. Another quick update from me from CES 2024. I just had a great demo of the Auracast experience from the Bluetooth SIG. Auracast is going to be a technology that allows the Bluetooth user, the Bluetooth device holder, to listen to broadcast streams from sources that can be TVs in a bar, they can be airports, they can be assistive listening systems. It's a one-to-many transmit, new technology coming out. A lot of companies are supporting it. Take a listen to some of the demo.
Which diversity you want exactly. So either way, I think we can work it out. Okay, all right.
You'll notice is that you're able to hear and tune in at your rate and speed. So imagine if you are using a hearing assisted device, now you'll be able to tune in and listen and be able to adjust the volume for something that's comfortable for you. The other benefit, and what you'll notice, and I noticed you pointed out the one there, the transmitter here that we're using here is GNN, the Streamer Plus. So this transmitter is allowing it to transmit out at a regional area. And the transmitter size is important, and I'll talk a little bit more about why that's important later on. But the benefit is now that if I have the transmitter, I'm able to now go ahead and send that broadcast out. And because it is an unlimited amount of receivers, anyone that is in that broadcast range can tune in at their pace and speed. All right?
I'll be back with more from CES as soon as I have something. Take care. You see, it is actually really important to look at these things when they come out and see if you can figure out what changes are going to be really important. And Auracast is one of them because it's now going to use personal Bluetooth. You don't have to get headsets from anybody. You don't have to, charge anything. It's just your own earbuds, your own device, and you'll be able to kind of tune in as if it's a one-to-many broadcast radio station. They're still working on the latency and some other issues, but it's a great technology, and I'm glad that I recognized it at the time when it came out. Now, since then, we've covered on multiple shows. Nureva is the audio company out of Canada that does the HDL on-wall microphones and speakers. And they're coming out with their new HDX system, which should be available for shipping this June. And it's going to be Auracast enabled, which means not only will it work for in-the-room voice lift and far end for video conferencing, but it's now going to be able to support the people in the room that have hearing issues using Auracast. When we were just recently at ISE, Dave Michaels interviewed David Martin, who's one of the founders of the company. Let me play it for you. Take a look.
It's Dave Michaels from Talking Points at the Nureva booth with David Martin. Hello, David. Let me see if I got this right. You are the Chief Technology Officer.
Yes.
Chairman.
Yes.
Founder.
Yes.
Of both Nureva and previously Smart.
That's correct.
All right. So actually, I think you should name all your companies Smart because you're one of the smartest guys I know in this industry. And I wanted to ask you, because you're the only one I hear talking about the company. The company's the only one talking about Auracast. This is like some sort of Harry Potter spell or something like that? Or what is Auracast and what is Nureva doing with it?
Oh, it's a great question, Dave. I think, what's really fascinating to me is someone who's wearing hearing aids for the last 20 years because I was fooling with race-prepared engines with full race exhaust systems. I didn't know that that was a bad thing and I should be wearing hearing protection. And there's a bunch of us who have hearing problems. And so I've been following since 2014 what the industry has been doing. Bluetooth special interest here specifically, trying to reduce Bluetooth wireless latency, making things better for the hearing challenged population, which is in the United States more than 40 million people. So significant audience out there. So 3 years ago, we thought about Auracast as something that would be available as technology went on. And it's a digital version of what's been around for more than 30 years in the analog domain. But it allows any one of us that want a better hearing experience to be able to have a one-to-many broadcast of an audio signal that we can receive on an earbud, on a hearing aid, an over-the-ear headset that gives great audio response. And we thought that would be really important for so many different reasons.
So Auracast is a industry standard,
It's an industry standard.
and it's Bluetooth.
It's based on Bluetooth version 5 or later.
Okay. Now, I don't really associate Nureva with Bluetooth. I think of Nureva, obviously, for your great microphone technology and your mist technology. So did you have to add Bluetooth to your device to do this?
This is the first product we're announcing here at ISE that has Bluetooth built in, yes.
And it's specifically for Auracast.
Well, of course, having it available, we do other things
Hey,
as well,
all this is here, yeah, okay.
including being able to control the device in the room.
Oh, brilliant, okay.
Yes.
And then it allows you to participate in a Microsoft Teams, for example, meeting, and the audio from your Nureva device goes directly into a hearing device.
Yes, so I wear hearing aids, so in my ear I have a hearing aid that has the right Bluetooth capability. It's not enabled at the moment, but it will be soon.
Uh-huh.
And then on my phone, I have the ability of choosing which Auracast channel that the Nureva product is broadcasting.
Uh-huh.
And I can put in a password, it's encrypted. So I'm in a particular room, different from the room next door.
Yes.
So I can listen to specifically what's going on. But more interestingly, I can choose and custom design what the audio signal's coming to me. I can change the volume.
You can change the profile of it. And
Yes.
So I went right to Teams, but that was probably a mistake because this could be just in room. Has nothing to do with the conference as long as your equipment is in the room.
So, as a company, Nureva has been focusing on the remote user.
Right.
At this show,
Right.
we're now talking about in-the-room experience. And you could have a meeting going on with no one remote. You want to have a great audio experience. And this could be a great Auracast solution for someone at the other end of the table that is a low speaker, and you're wanting to hear that person. We are amplifying that person's voice in the room with no one remote.
It's a wonderful symmetry because I always think of Nureva as if you want to be heard, use Nureva, but that's the microphone, and now you're actually delivering it right to the ear as well. So
It's doing both. Yes.
that's fantastic. And so this completely works independently of any. You don't need any video conferencing or any type of meeting. It's just in the room.
Yes.
And it can be used for any type of. It could be an informal meeting. It could be a town hall. It could be. That's fantastic.
And think about AI. Now we have a lot of devices listening to you.
Yes.
So we can imagine with our device that there's a problem in the room, and we can imagine being able to speak to our device and say, could you please fix the problem?
Could you also use your phone to directly capture the audio and record it, perhaps?
We're working with universities on their recording technologies.
Oh, interesting.
Part of our way of enabling lecture captures, I guess.
All right. Very interesting development in your story. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much, David.
Great. Thank you.
Auracast is actually something that's very important. You're going to start seeing more and more of it in the AV industry, and I'm glad we were able to recognize it early and bring you more information on it as these products come to market. That's it for this week's UC Weekly News. Thank you very much for watching this week and every week. We'll see you next week. Take care.